Hello, my name is Jason Cosman. I've been a CRM developer for the past 8 years, and today I'm going to be reviewing the CRM DevTools by Sonomapartners. If you've ever visited any Dynamics CRM trade show or any conferences, you would have definitely have seen Sonomapartners. They always have a visible booth, and their staff, usually a larger number, are always engaging, which is really great to see at the trade shows. You can see that I'm on the Sonoma Partners website, and if you go to the resources menu item and go to tools, you'll actually be able to see all of the Sonoma Partner tools, and there's quite the variety. But today I'm actually going to be talking about my 6 favorite features of the Dynamics CRM DevTools for Chrome. So when you click on it, it launches you to the Chrome Web Store, which allows you to install the tool. So I've already done that. So let's actually jump into a CRM organization. So what I've done is I've gone onto an opportunity form, a brand new opportunity. So like we would normally in Chrome, we'd bring up our DevTools by pressing F12. You can see all of our regular tools, but on top of that, we see our CRM DevTools, which we just installed from Sonomapartners. When clicking this, it loads. We have plenty of tabs and options up top, but I'm going to go through my 6 favorite features of this tool set. So number 1, my first favorite feature is the ability to show schema names and show labels. This is very handy if you're like me and you're forgetting your schema names when you're doing JavaScript or plugins, that type of development, and you're always having to go back to it. So it's really handy to be able to bring up a form, click show schema names, see all of the field names that you're going to need to reference through JavaScript. I really like this, and you can convert back to show labels as well. So you have that functionality. My second favorite feature is to show hidden fields. So there's many business reasons why we hide and show fields at certain times, but this is something that you're always able to go back and click show hidden fields, and it brings back any subgrids or sections or fields that you've hidden, and it shows you the data within it. So it is really nice to have. My third favorite feature is the Record Properties button. This allows you to view your record details around who and when it was created, but more importantly, it shows you the permissions on the current entity. And this is very important because in a lot of CRM deployments, a user may have multiple security roles. By going to this, you can actually see the blended permissions on any given entity. And that is something that is very nice to have because it can be very confusing for testing with multiple roles. My fourth favorite feature, let's go ahead and head over to the user tab. So we've switched. This is something where you actually can see your user information, your domain name, your user ID, your business unit ID, so your GUIDs for these, and then your user roles. It actually shows all of the security roles that are assigned to you, common to limited. So this is something that I really like to be able to see what's assigned to me. And from a testing perspective as well, you can always double check that you're testing as the right user with the right privileges. My fifth favorite feature is in the Find tab, and it's hard to pin down one thing here, but what I really like about it is sometimes, there's a customer with just this one account that's not working. Something's wrong and just one account is having an issue. So if they're able to provide you the GUID or the account, you can actually come in and select any entity you want, put the GUID in, and open the record. So, from an end user perspective, most end users aren't going to be able to provide you the GUID. They would probably provide you the name of it. But in terms of like testing and things like that, there are definitely times where it's nice to actually be able to enter that GUID. The second thing that I would say, and it's a bit more of a critique of the tool, but this entity name, you're able to enter any entity name and then find the type code. This is really nice because you don't have to browse the metadata. But what I wished that Sonomapartners would have done is they would have given you this drop-down list, the exact same with all of the entities, here instead of you having to type it. So if you would have just had the drop down, you could have clicked account, find type code, and would have returned it for you. So I wish they had done that. But either way, being able to find the type code within this is nice to have. My sixth and last but not least is having the Fetch tab. This allows you to execute Fetch XML right within your browser by never leaving the form. And it's one of those things where how many times have you been debugging and you've executed a fetch statement through your JavaScript and you're like, why didn't it return my results? Well, you can actually paste your fetch statement in here, start making modifications until you have it properly right, without having to leave your native browser experience. And this is something that I really like. I usually use multiple third-party tools that are outside of my browser to use my fetch XML execution, but this is something that really brings us back into CRM. So I hope that you found this informative and useful. I definitely would recommend this CRM DevTools by Sonomapartners. I think it'll really better enable your development life. I don't think it'll take over all of the functionality of some of the third-party tools, but for the most part, it's a pretty handy tool set to have. So once again, my name is Jason Cosman, and thank you very much.